Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Fani Willis is back in the news. Well, she's been in the news a couple of times since I last covered her, but this here, I feel this is a story of importance because it talks about how, I'm going to say, a lot of people, in this case, women, can be manipulative. They can lie. They can lie to themselves. And they'll lie to you. They can embarrass themselves. They will embarrass you, all just to say, or just to get what they want, or to say that they won. But let's get into this story real quick. This is about, now there's also another underlying story here that we'll get to that's really important also, but we'll get into all that. This is from the dailymail.co, and it reads, exclusive: Fani Willis and her ex-lover Nathan Wade turned up together on police body cam during pregnant daughter Kenyana's arrest in Georgia, months after Fulton County DA insists they call it quits. Now, when you look at the picture, you look at the video, you see them getting out of this SUV together. They're in street. No. Let's read what the Daily Mail has to say, because I don't want to give no speculation. Where we go. It says she has insisted that workplace romance is a thing of the past after it threw her groundbreaking prosecution of former President Donald Trump on election interference charges in disarray. And yet Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and ex-lover Nathan Wade looked remarkably like a couple as they are seen on recent police body cam footage obtained exclusively by dailymail.com. The pair were filmed together at the scene of her pregnant daughter Kenaya's, my bad. I apologize. Kenaya's August 24 arrest for allegedly driving with a suspended license. It says our footage shows them arriving in a black Ford SUV before approaching a group of cops at the roadside in Tyrone, Georgia, with casually dressed Willis, 52, introducing herself to them as Fani. Now, she walks up, shakes her hand. Hi, I'm Fani. The officer mistakes the pair for Kenaya's mom and dad, but Willis corrects them, describing the 51-year-old Wade, who stepped down as her special prosecutor when their affair came under public scrutiny, as just a friend. Y'all remember the story. Trump's one of the Trump's co-defendants, his lawyer, came out and said that trying to get Fani Willis or even Nathan Wade, trying to get both of them kicked off the case because there seems to be some, not really discrepancies, but there could be some, some benefits with both of them being on the case, because word on the street was that they was a couple. And they had been a couple for a long time. They tried to deny when the relationship started, when it ended, what have you. But in the end, the judge that was over that hearing said, hey, there seems to be, what did he say basically in layman's terms? I can recall, it seemed like you're lying. We can't prove it, but it seems like there's some dishonesty here. So one of y'all got to go. Either Fani can step down or Nathan Wade can step down, but one of y'all got to go. Pick, you know what I'm saying? You choose. And so Nathan Wade stepped down. Now, you remember when she got on that stand, how she disrespected this brother. Gave out this attitude, or this made you assume that she was upset with the guy. Wasn't talking to the man no more, wouldn't talk to the man no more, because he said the only thing a woman can do is make him a sandwich. She also, in so many words, made it seem like his sexual ability had diminished some because he was fighting cancer or something like that. But she didn't really want to get into it, saying she didn't want to disrespect the black man. But then she brought that out, and no one knew what the heck she was talking about. Even the cross-examining lawyer was like, what are we talking about here? Like what? Under the bus? What? Sexual abilities had to, like, she just throwing stuff out there. But I think she's basically was trying to make them believe that they wasn't a couple. This is the problem. Okay, this is the issue you have to understand. I've lived in this world nearly 50 years. Ain't been in a whole lot of relationships. I probably could count them on 10 hands. Like official relationships, probably count on one hand. But I've seen a lot of relationships in my lifetime that other people have went through. I go by what they say. I go by what they actually, the actions that I see. I know not to listen, to just take one side of it and run with it, because it's always his side, her side, and the truth. No one's going to tell you the complete story of everything that happened, because they're going to minimize their reason of why things went to hell in a handbasket in the relationship. But I do know, and I have seen, where people will lie to themselves, will lie to you. Like I said, will embarrass themselves, will embarrass you, will sit there and let the house burn down in order to win a relationship, an argument, or could be fighting for another dude. I mean, it could be fighting another female for a dude, and just to say they won, when the dude could be out there, clapping other cakes at his leisure. But as long as the woman has came out on top by either, hey, flaunting the relationship out in public, the guy buys her something and she flaunting it, getting pregnant by the guys, all kind of silly stuff, just to say, hey, I got a one up on you. But then the dude is like, nothing, really don't care. I told you, in high school, I know there was like a couple of females that were getting into it. Over me, about me. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. And, the principal had to pull them aside and say, man, y'all looking like fools. And this is what both of them told me, that, y'all looking silly. This dude out here just living his life, and y'all about to, risk getting kicked out of school, expelled, suspended. True, one of you, one of them was a senior, the other was a junior, so you too close to that, and you finna get in a fight over what? And he just gonna continue to live his life, and he ain't worried, he gonna keep moving, which was true. Hell, high school, which was true. I thought it was funny. But what's crazy is it still goes on when these women are grown, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. I've seen it. It's the craziest thing. Also, seen relationships where the dude could be just a dog dude, abusive, let's just say abusive, and them put his hands on her, them beat her up, and she gonna call her brother, she gonna call her family, and they come to her rescue, whoop this dude. I've seen this, whoop this dude, and then the girl, the woman, grown woman, is mad at the brother for laying her boyfriend out. And the dude had to say, hey, from this moment on, don't call me, don't text me, don't contact me. If that man put his hands on you again, you call the police, because I'm not doing this again. Because he said, man, I had to think about it. I could have lost my life. He could have lost his life. One of us could have been injured. One of us could have been in prison behind this. And she went right back to the dude. And I've heard this story at least 2-3 times in my life. But it's crazy. Like I say, women are just emotional. And when they're emotional, they get upset. I also said in one of my videos about Fani Willis how I think her testimony was based on, because she found out, I think in court testimony, that dude was taking females to these cabins, and she said she never been to a cabin. But on his credit card receipts, he done been to a cabin like a number of times. And she says she ain't with, so either she was lying or that dude was taking other females up to them cabins, and again, clapping cheeks, and she ain't know nothing about it. And she was upset and got on that stand. I think that's what brought her out. And she got up there and started talking bad about this dude, subtly, if you will. So the thing about it is, so what I'm trying to say is, from my experience, from the inside and from the outside. When a woman is speaking on emotion, you can't take them seriously. You gotta let it go. You gotta wait until all those emotions come down. Because hell, I've seen women threaten. Hell, I think even I've been threatened by females, women in relationships, about, they're gonna leave or this, that, and the third. And you be like, okay, whatever. And you just keep it moving. They get out because they're all upset. And then 2 hours later, they talking to you like ain't nothing ever happened. Now, sometimes people will say, hey, you got to be careful about that female, because if she doing that, that means she plotting on you. Whatever. If she plotting, she plotting. Because my thing here, if she going to leave, she going to leave. Don't threaten me that you're going to leave, or threaten me that it's over and then you still there. Because shoot, it is what it is. Because I'm just going to keep living my life. And if it's good, if it's all gravy, then that's cool. But if it's not, it is what it is. I can't stop it, because think about this. In a situation like that, if you did break up with her, or if she did leave, or if you did leave, somebody that's emotional, ain't no telling what they do. Man, look, I'm not going to talk about a lot of no, I'm not going to do that. The officers mistake the pair for just a friend. Kanaya, Marla, say it. Kanaya. Kanaya's older sister, Nia, 26, passenger in her sibling's silver Nissan Altima, had called their mom in the aftermath of the 7:03 p.m. arrest. I'm laughing because shout out to Anton Daniels. He always talking about these females and how they always, demand this, demand that, want this, want that, but they got like 4, 5, 50, 11 baby daddies. They, they try to get into nursing, which I didn't think was funny because hell, I'm in nursing. But they all drive, strippers, whatever they said, then the third, and they all drive Nissan Altimas. That's the only reason why I'm cracking up at that. By the time Willis and Wade pulled up, her daughter was already en route to the Fayette County Jail, 30 minutes south of Atlanta, on a misdemeanor charge of driving with a revoked or suspended license. Damn, you can go to jail for a misdemeanor? That's crazy. Because in Texas, if you don't have insurance, if you drive with a suspended license, somebody got to come get you, and they can tow your car. Now, if you got a warrant out, well, it's probably okay. That's right. That's what it was. But hold on. Something else I want to touch on. It was, did it say August 24th? Now, like the story said, they in casual clothes. When you look at her, she looked like she had no makeup on. Now, this is in the evening, 7 in the evening. They look like they might have been to a family reunion, a picnic, or something together. And I'm sure they're going to come out and say something about it. Because, she got it could have been, they just have a casual day somewhere, just kicking it, hanging it. But it was on the 24th. Now, these are people who ain't together, right? According to both of them, they broke it off. Hell, he even did an interview a couple of months back and said that they were not a couple still, but I guess they're good friends. So that's cool. Y'all can still want to be cool friends. That's cool. I don't know if I can still be friends with somebody who got on stage and told the world that, my little, my stuff ain't working right, and I'm suffering from, from some kind of disease or ailment that's keeping me from, actually, performing. That's what she said. Performing in the bed like she want me to. I don't know if I could really deal with somebody like that anymore. But hey, I know that the 24th on August, that was a Saturday, which means they wasn't working. Don't look like they was working. Wasn't working on Donald Trump case because that's suspended. So they just kicking it, like friends. It's just, Yeah, let's see. By the time it's a Willis, driving with a revoked or suspended license, Willis, a celebrated Democratic DA who shot to prominence after charging Trump with 41 criminal counts 1 year ago, does not criticize the decision in the ensuing discussion, nor does she try to pull rank. News to me. Okay, she says calmly as they explain about the suspended license. She's wearing a black Scorpion Girl t-shirt and has a flashy heart-shaped locket around her neck. Wade, wearing a baseball cap and an Atlanta Hawks t-shirt, listened quietly before asking for more details about the initial stop. In a nod to her high-profile status, Willis tells the officers, obviously don't put my address down. Y'all can have my address. The rest of the world Cannot. For obvious reasons, an officer replies in a jovial tone, indicating he's well aware who the VIP parent is. Willis drives her daughter's car away from the scene while Wade hops back into the vehicle they arrived in. So I wonder if they knew that she was going to jail and need somebody, but no, because the oldest daughter was there. So really, there probably was no need for Nathan Wade to go because both of her daughters in the car. So that means her other daughter, who's 26, could probably drive the car home. Maybe the oldest daughter called the mom to come down there that maybe she would use her rank to try to, for them to let the daughter go. But by that time it's too late. And then you got these cameras, these the dash cam and the camera the police wear. So you really can't, but hell, all the corruption is going on out there. They probably could have had that erased real quick and you would never known about it. Willis drives her daughter's car away from the scene while Wade hops back into the vehicle they arrived in. DailyMail.com exclusively revealed on Tuesday how Kenaya was pulled over after cops spotted her using a cell phone behind the wheel. She stated that the reason she was using her cell phone while operating the vehicle was due to her mother calling her related to her pregnancy. According to a police report. Now, in that picture, she looked like she's been pregnant for a while, so I don't know if her mama didn't know. Ain't seen her in a month. I mean, school just now. Wait a minute, school finna start back. School started back. The Texas Southern University student told Officer Jacob August. No, they probably wasn't in school at that time. Okay. Told Officer Jacob Hale she was unaware her license was revoked on May 13th, blaming a mix-up over unpaid Florida tickets. In a body cam clip of her arrest, Kenaya is seen cooperating throughout. She doesn't make any attempt to use her mom's status as a DA to get off the charge. Are you arresting me? Can I tell my sister? She replies politely as Hale put her in cuffs. It says she was subsequently released from jail in order to attend the town of Tyrone Municipal Court for an October 24th arraignment, according to public records. I don't understand laws in different states. Again, driving without a driver's license, that would get you a ticket. Now they will probably take you in if you have nobody to come pick you up. It's kind of one reason why I don't like the justice system, because a lot of times it's a money grab. I saw an article the other day about some, I don't know if it was Dallas or what have you. God, I lost it. I think I need to find it. Where the chief was upset saying that, traffic citations was down and that was unacceptable. It's like, really? You want them to be down? So what are you saying? Either people not doing their job or people are just driving. I mean, your police officers are not doing their job or people are just driving better. What do you think? Or people realize that you have a bunch of speed traps out there and they might be using their phones to drive with GPS and a notification comes up saying speed trap and they slow down. I mean, who knows what the reason is, but to say that that's unacceptable, that your revenue for traffic citations has went down is, man, that's scary. That's scary. That means people get pulled over for nothing. So that means you want people to have records and to pay tickets and insurance to go up and to do deferred adjudication and to take classes. You want them to do that just because that's the only way you're going to make money. That's the only way you're going to make money. It say her arrest comes as a fresh blow to Willis, whose bid to see Trump go to trial ahead of November general election stalled because of her relationship with Wade, relationship with the dude that you still with, that you are being seen with. Women will lie for the D. Period. They will. If they think it's a good thing, if they're comfortable with it, they will lie. They will put up with a lot of stuff, which is kind of disheartening. But then again, it's like, then you wonder why the good guys really don't win in the beginning. It takes, they win in the end, but in the beginning, while the woman is going through her different relationships and different dudes and different baby daddies and stuff like that, you wonder why the good guys don't win in the beginning. Because if you're a good dude, you treat them right, and then, you doing what needs to be done, in the bedroom, then it shouldn't be no problem. But I don't know, man. Will it secure the grand jury indictment by January? They say blah, 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 blah. let's see. Let me see. General court filed Willis had been having an improper clandestine relationship with Wade when she appointed him special prosecutor, throwing the case into chaos. Lawyers for former White House aide Mark Roman argued that Willis, elected DA for Fulton County in January 2021, had benefited financially because her one-time lover used a portion of his $650,000 earnings to take her on vacation. So y'all remember what the case was. The thing, like I said, now they're back together. I mean, it seemed back together, and you wouldn't think that it's odd for this to happen. Now, being a prosecutor and Nathan Wade being a lawyer, they know if they hit the scene, cameras will be on. It's a good possibility because you got dash cam cameras and you got body cam cameras. So if the two of y'all are seen together, you know this could become public record. Now, how this became public record, who knows? One of the police put it out there, somebody doing an investigation about something. Maybe somebody found out Fani Willis' daughter got arrested. You know, because you got people who do that for a living, investigating people. So I'm sure somebody who always trying to find something to do a story about Fani Willis probably heard about this, looked this up, and it, saw about, seen it, heard about it, and then looked up all the information they needed and found this video. And then the rest is history, and then the rest is history. But like I say, it's not a good look. Because the jury is still out on if the whole trial needs to be just dismissed, or if Fani Willis needs to be dismissed from the case and somebody else needs to be put on, which in turn would probably cause the case to be dismissed because ain't nobody going to want to deal with that. Because by the time they get back to this, Trump will either be in or out of office, election will be over. So they really have no reason to go after him after the election if he's not voted president. But then if he is voted back president, they definitely ain't gonna try to do it because that dude, he gonna dismiss it his own self. He's gonna put people in positions to where it's gonna get dismissed regardless. So either way, that's over. And that could be why they, she could see the writing on the wall, and that could be why they're still together. Because, she see, hey, ain't no need for us to just not be cool, not be, still, her not still letting them clap them cakes because, ain't no way, it ain't going nowhere with Donald Trump because it's too late. Sure, they finna do the debates in a few days. And once that debate is over with, election is not too long after that. But anyway, tell me what y'all think about this story. Leave your comments below, share it with the world. Do you think that they are still, dating or just friends? Does it mean anything? Does it mean nothing in the grand scheme of things? I think for like regular people in the world, it would mean nothing because, hey, people argue, people fight. That's one thing about relationships too. That people argue, fight, and then they make up, but she's still saying that that's her friend. So which means that they're not in a relationship. So I don't know. But hey, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. But if you want to support, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 ways cost nothing but a couple of minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here. If you'd like to support financially, you can give super thanks, super chats, or go to the description box. There are links you can click on. Then you can support financially there. Don't forget to go to marlonmorale.com. That's marlonmorale.com, where we got perfumes, colognes, actually the parfum, which are stronger and scents last longer than colognes and perfumes. We also got like silks, 100% pure Charme silk. That's the best silk for your hair. The best products for your hair, your skin, hyperallergenic. We also got toiletry bags, beard products, and more. Go to marlonmorale.com. Again, marlonmorale.com, 10% off your first purchase. And with that being said, I'll leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.